I said in a previous video, Astro Bot is better than Super Mario. And I stand by that 100% because this game, PlayStation, have an absolute winner on their hands with Astro Bot. Because this game, the way it is done, the way it is presented, and just how can PlayStation go from having a disastrous game like Concord to an absolute hit game of the year like Astro Bot. It's truly something special, and it's been beautifully crafted with its level design, surprises, abilities, and it's just such a delight throughout. It's got so much charm and personality, and it's such high quality throughout as well. It's definitely set to be one of the greatest 3D platformers of all time, giving Mario a run for his money. Just the way it immerses you with the amazing haptics of the DualSense controller that just suck you in to this world with all the feedback and different vibrations that really makes you feel the things you are doing in game. That completely blows my mind at how amazing it all is. And all of the sounds that come through the controller as well as you play. It's like PlayStation waited for their big 30th anniversary to release Astro Bot, because this game is truly a celebration of all of PlayStation's gaming history and icons throughout the years. Not just PlayStation, but gaming in general, with other gaming icons appearing in there as well, from Spyro, Crash, Snake, and many more surprises. As you travel through these worlds on a big PS5 controller, venturing to these different worlds with different levels within them, to go through rescuing different Astro Bots by punching them to collect them once found, locating and collecting puzzle pieces in each stage, and finding the secret level that will take you to the Lost Galaxy, with some levels being a bit more challenging and trickier to go through, with tricky platforming sections to smaller mini levels as things will break around you and underneath you, so timing is key for these sections. Some Astro Bots you rescue are just random bots, and others have these yellow PlayStation icons on them that are based off well-known gaming characters from PlayStation's history that you will collect and gather inside of your PS5 controller for safekeeping. And if you don't manage to collect them all, you can always replay levels and use the bird for 200 coins to help you locate the remaining bots, puzzle pieces, and secrets, using the controller's haptic vibrations to determine what needs to be pushed in, or just using the motion controls of the controller to shoot at things and using it as a weapon. This game has just got pure passion behind it, just pure joy in every aspect of the entire game, with all of the surprises and everything along the way. The PS5 console is essentially a character within the game, with the whole point of this game being to rebuild a big PS5 system, which is these Astro Bots spaceship that gets destroyed by the big green alien, and this of course causes the ship to lose power and crash land, and all of the Astro Bots to scatter throughout these realms, scatter throughout these worlds, where you'll need to go and collect them all. And the hub world, the crash site, is where all of your rescued Astro Bots end up, with different things to do, see and unlock within this big area to explore, with these themed PlayStation Astro Bots in their own little tribute scenes to their original games that they play out and recreate. And this hub world as well is essentially a big level. You will also be using the bots around this planet, gathering them together to do certain things to find more hidden pieces or bots. With gotcha machines as well, where you'll be able to unlock more themed scenarios based off those characters' games that they'll be using around this world. As well as you'll be able to customize the paint of your PlayStation 5 ship controller, where you'll be traveling to different planets on. And there's also going to be these very Star Fox inspired R-Wing moments where you're traveling to a planet before getting off the PlayStation 5 controller, where you use the motion controls of the controller to control the ship and navigate it around. And as you go, you will be defeating unique and really innovative bosses, with big main bosses to defeat at the end of a world when you have collected and done every other level, and some levels with mini bosses to defeat as well. Then working with a famous PlayStation character with inspired levels from that universe, that character's abilities or weapons will be yours as well as you do that level. Like Kratos' axe to use for a level before receiving a new component to put in to the PlayStation 5 to slowly start rebuilding it. As you go through these different themed levels, you'll be punching, hovering, spinning, collecting, using these unique abilities to aid you through that level and help you uncover the level's secrets. There is these PlayStation icon coins with both 3D and 2D sections within these levels as well, with just absolutely excellently done platforming and different abilities to acquire that are for that certain level that you are on, that will require a certain ability to get through it, that will have you using the motion controls of the controller, blowing in the controller, using these monkey arms, boxing gloves, turning into a mouse to access small spaces and hidden areas, turning into a giant Astro Bot sponge to soak up water, freezing time with a PlayStation VR headset, and more. That's just so seamless and again, excellently done. It all flows together perfectly. The levels feel alive with charm and have their own personality, and changes that will happen as you move through the levels as well, with different interactions with different enemies, creatures, objects, and just the little details. It's just all perfectly crafted and seamless as you figure out how to get to the end goal of that level, and doing everything in between. And just when you think you have seen everything, something new gets added that will surprise and delight you. From the abilities or just the way you are traversing the level, or something little like the sound in the controller that will surprise you and delight you with the little vibrations that the controller gives off, depending on what you are doing in those levels. From time to time, you will find yourself dying. If enemies get you in one hit, you will go down and restart from the checkpoint. Or if you are doing these smaller levels, there won't be a checkpoint, it'll just restart you from the start of the level. Now, this was my most anticipated game of the year, and this is my game of the year. This is the game to buy a PlayStation 5 for. It's just like Mario, with Nintendo consoles, Astro, with PlayStation, and I hope we see much more of Astro in the future as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you for making me a part of your day and checking out my videos. Thank you. Anyways guys, I'll see you next time.